everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sam, otherwise known as Snarks from TikTok, and today I wanted to share some stories that are related specifically to bridezillas. So instead of just reading you stories that I found online, I figured it would be more fun and entertaining to react to screenshots that people have shared with the internet that they saw either in a text message, in a DM, a Facebook post, Instagram, whatever it is. We have it here today to react to. As some of you may know, about a year ago, I myself got married, so I figured what a perfect time to read such stories to celebrate my own marriage and anniversary with you guys. Before we jump into it, make sure you like this video and you're subscribed to me here and you do all the fun YouTube stuff. That's my spiel. Let's jump into it. This looks like a Facebook post, and this one went viral a while ago. I actually remember hearing about this. I don't remember when it was, and this one had me heated. Okay.
Also, just a warning, I did find these on Reddit, so do with that information what you will.
Hey everyone, who's ready for Hawaii 2019? In anticipation of the wedding, and believe me, I know it's a long way away, but ring, 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 the emojis in this are already pissing me off. I would still like to announce the dress code. I am giving you a long notice of a year and a half, so you will have the time to find and pick out something nice. Smiley face. The dress code is very specific because it will be used to create an incredible visual effect. If done right, it will make our synchronized dancing along the blank beach really pop. So without further ado, is that how you spell ado? Okay. Women between 100 and 160 pounds. Green velvet sweater, orange suede pants. So already they have you looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Louboutin heels, the famous red-heeled shoes. When we spin and lift our feet, the effect will amaze you. I'm sorry. Can we throw together a vision board here and just really capture what these people are supposed to look like? Let's keep going. Men between 100 and 200 pounds. Purple fuzzy jacket, a soda hat, all white trainers, plain glow sticks. What are you supposed to just stick those in your pocket, up your ass? What's going on? What the fuck is a soda hat? A purple fuzzy jacket, I would interpret as this kind of fuzz, right? Or I'm sure they're talking velvet. I'm thinking pimp, but then I'm also thinking Paris Hilton fuzzy jacket. So I feel this is up for interpretation already, and that's the problem. And it's at the beach, right? Yeah, it's at Hawaii. Women 160 pounds or more, all black sweater and pants, all black heels. It doesn't matter how you look as long as you're wearing black and we can't see your body. I don't care how much I weigh. I'm going with the all black dress code here. I would be wearing all black, especially a sweater and pants. I don't even have to wear a dress, although you gotta wear the heels. That sucks. Men 200 pounds or more, all camouflage and black sneakers. Okay. So again, let's pull up our vision board here and just get a good collection of what people are expected to wear in attending this event. In addition, let's also just acknowledge the fact that this is in Hawaii. So this is going to be a destination wedding where guests are already going to be spending X amount on travel, hotel, everything. And so that in itself is quite an expense. Let's actually look up right now.
How much does it cost to vacation in Hawaii?
According to Google, the average price of a 7-day trip, which I doubt this would be 7 days, is about $2,000 for a solo traveler, almost $3,000 for a couple, and almost $4,500 for a family of 4, plus a gift. We are also asking you to spend $1,000 on an outfit. Oh, and there's one for children too. So children are supposed to wear red from head to toe. Remember, the kids will form the shape of a heart. It needs to be true red, not blood orange or some bullshit. Okay. True red can be any shade of red. My hair is red. Pooh's shirt is red. These Twizzlers are red, and these are all not the same color. She's already setting herself up and her synchronized dancing photos for straight failure. Oh god, it keeps going. Additionally, we will require that you wear formal attire after the dancing has ended. Please bring a change of clothing. Remember, the venue is extremely upscale, and we want to be looking our absolute best, ladies and gents. Ring, ring again. If you look like trash, so will we. All jokes aside, we want you to jokes. Wait, is this a joke? Am I supposed to be laughing at any point in this besides like at you? All jokes aside, we want you to invest in an outfit valued at least $1,000. This includes jewelry, accessory, makeup, and hair. Remember, ladies and gents, this wedding is 24K themed for a reason. You have a year and a half to get working. No excuses.
Mwah.
There's a lot to unpack here. At this point, why don't you just send out exactly what you want people to wear? Because I feel like you would have less room for mistake or upset or whatever the emotion you were going to evoke the day of your wedding or a year and a half before. These are your wedding guests, right? These are people that you are asking to come to Hawaii, take time off of work, take time off of school, get on an airplane, fly to Hawaii to celebrate you. She actually thinks people give a shit about this. Especially when you're breaking down someone's weight like that. Like, obviously everyone's going to know your weight based on what you're wearing. There's only 2 categories, but it sounds like the categories are what this woman deems to be physically acceptable and what she doesn't. So you're immediately thrown into like a category at this wedding, which seems very high school and very cliquish and just very concerning. Next, we have what looks like an email of some sort. So it starts off with, "My name is blank. I am the wedding coordinator for blank and blank Sanders. I am reaching out to all confirmed guests to do a finally head count." I believe this person meant final, and go over some rules and regulations of the wedding. Number 1, please arrive 15 to 30 minutes early. Okay, we want people to be here on time. That's not unreasonable. 2, please do not wear white, cream, or ivory. They didn't say eggshell white or off-white, so 3, please do not wear anything other than a basic bob or a ponytail. A basic bob. Okay, so I guess if you have short hair, you have to wear your hair down, because I mean, a bob is... So I'm assuming they're saying leave your hair down or put it in a ponytail.
Okay.
So immediately I'm getting that like sorority sister vibe here where they're telling you what you need to wear, what you can't wear. So maybe that's what this is stemming from. But already at this point in the rules and regulations, I would have probably opted out of going to this wedding. Number 4, please do not have... Man, this person sucks with their spelling. Please do not have a full face of makeup. Don't know exactly what that means because I can do my eye makeup and that's going to be like not a full face, but it can definitely pop. Does that mean I just don't wear foundation? I could interpret it many different ways. Number 5, do not record the ceremony. Oh, okay. Okay. Number 6, do not check in on Facebook until instructed. You could just say, no phones. I think that that's reasonable until after the ceremony at least. Use hashtag whatever when posting all pictures. That's pretty standard, not that weird. 8, do not talk to the bride at all. I can understand, please don't text the bride the week leading up to it asking logistics. Here's the point of contact if you do have questions is kind of more how that goes. But to say not to talk to the bride at all, well, why am I going? I'm going for the bride and I'm not allowed to speak to her, and I still have to get her a gift, I'm sure. Number 9, everyone will toast with Remy, no acceptance.
I don't know what that means.
Lastly, must come with gift. Okay, this is the most uncoordinated wedding coordinator when it comes to writing a freaking whatever. $75 or more, or you will be admitted in, or you won't be. Oh my god. Okay, you show up with the gift, it's wrapped. Are they standing out front like the coordinator being like, oh, what's in the box? And if you refuse to tell her, are you not going to be allowed to get in? Is she going to open it in front of you and appraise the item? I don't understand why you would put so much effort into caring about this when there is a million other things and details and situations that you need to be dealing with at the wedding. Okay, so this one is short, but I thought it was interesting, so I definitely wanted to include it here. So I'm making little cards to add to our envelopes for our invitations. I know it may seem rude or harsh, but with COVID-19 and a number of restrictions having us cut down our list and make this day affordable for us as well, I don't have any guilt about it. Is anyone else doing something like this? So they posted a screenshot of what looks like a Word document, and it says, please note that you have been chosen with love to celebrate this joyous event with us. And in little asterisks, it says, we are paying per plate. If you RSVP attending and do not make it, we will be requesting the $100 cost from you for each person in your party. If your RSVP status changes, please notify us by 4/26/21. Some people just don't really take into consideration the amount that you're paying, the amount of work you're putting into for this wedding, for people to have a good time, for people to enjoy themselves, for it to be affordable yet still enjoyable. When it comes to to money and family and friends, things can get really messy really quick, especially in a situation where maybe you cancel last minute because, like they said, COVID is going on. Regardless, it just still sucks that people that you have paid for aren't going to be there. However, are you gonna like track people down and ask them to pay you $100? Like, how are you going to assure that you will get this money? And if you don't get the money, how is that going to play out? Are you not going to be friends with this person anymore? If someone is dealing with COVID, I don't think it's really fair, or really anything. What if you get into a car accident on the way there, which is actually something that happened to somebody at our wedding. They still ended up showing up, but they did get into a wreck on the way there. What if something like that happened and they spend all this money having to fix their car? You're going to ask them for $100? No, like, I don't know. There's just no good way to enforce that without it getting messy. And if they do pay, they're probably going to be really annoyed that they're paying $100. I think if you're having a wedding, you have to anticipate losing money. Despite how much you're already spending, you're gonna just lose money. That's just gonna be what it is. There's a lot of different ways that you can play with that besides making your guests pay you back. So what do you guys think about that? How would you handle this type of situation if you were getting married during the pandemic, which I did, and I did not ask anybody for their money back? Okay, we have another one here that looks like it was posted on Facebook. This is another lengthy one, and it looks like there's another list and instructions and a lot of numbers and prices. So here we go. Hey everyone! So we are all aware that my wedding is coming up in October. I've already sent out the invitations. Well, I would hope so if everyone knows that your wedding is coming up in October. Anyway, meaning most of you have gotten them. Thanks for those who have RSVP'd already. If you have not, then please RSVP by Sunday. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to have you. That's understandable. I can't even tell you how frustrating it was to have to track down people way after my RSVP date asking if they're coming. That being said, I would like to announce our gift registry to everyone. Here we can go. To all those coming to my wedding, there are a list of gifts that you can bring. You must choose from this list or consult me first. There are no exceptions. The list includes 1. Any KitchenMaid appliance over $350. This does not mean regular kitchen items like an apron or a spatula. I'm talking about their stand mixer, blender, etc. Okay. 2. Any Gucci or Louis Vuitton purses. Other purses are allowed, but please consult me first. Yeah, that sounds like a really good wedding gift that you can share with your husband. A nice fucking Gucci purse, okay? Well, who knows? Maybe they do share a purse. Not my business. 3. Any clothes over $400 from Calvin Klein, Moschino, or Nora's. I think she thinks this is just a glorified Christmas/birthday. 4. New floor tiles for the entire house. I know this one is a bit of a stretch, but I'd gladly appreciate it. What am I gonna take my freaking backhoe like that I rented from Home Depot and dump them all off in front of the wedding venue and be like, here you go? Or am I gonna ship them to your house and have like some stretch truck that I'm gonna have to pay for delivered? No, what the Number 5, a new car or a new trim for my car or anything in relation to the car. You know, I really just should have made a list like this because I can't afford any of this stuff. So I would just put all of this on my guests to hopefully just give me, like, I want a new car. I should have just asked my guests. I don't know what I was thinking. 7.
Hi, me editing. Did anybody else notice that there was no number 6? Okay.
$400 or more gift cards to any of the following places. 5th Saks Avenue. I thought it was Saks Fifth Avenue. Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Calvin Klein, Gucci, Whole Foods, Sprouts, maybe even JCPenney. Other places are acceptable, but please talk to me first. Meaning, don't get me a Target gift card.
Bitch.
8. Any Korean or Asian beauty products totaling $400 or more. Any high-class paintings or decorations totaling $400 or more. A cash gift of $400 or more. Okay, and this is going to be the last one we're going to read here today. This one is also, go figure, a Facebook post. Here we go. Dear friends, it comes with great sadness that I am announcing the cancellation of the blank wedding. I apologize for canceling only 4 days beforehand. Unfortunately, blank and I have broken up due to some recent and irreparable problems. Damn. We have decided to end our relationship and not go forth with any future proceedings. However, we are remaining civil and are still a team for our son. After hours of tears, mental exhaustion, and even disassociation, holy shit, I have come to the decision, I have come to the decision, period, okay? In 1 hour after posting the status, I am going to delete my Facebook. Social media has caused me only paranoia and toxicity. I will be spending these next 2 months backpacking in South America, exploring my soul and ridding myself of toxic energy brought on by my friends and family. The ones who I thought I could trust the most. So AKA the people who are reading this, because who the f else is following you on Facebook? Hence, I will be out of the country for all of October and November. Please don't contact me. When I'm ready, I will make a new Facebook and add friends and family that haven't stabs me in the back. Whoa, okay. We went from I don't want to use the word professional, but a seemingly well thought out, vocabulary filled paragraph here. But as the paragraph goes on, we start to see this unravel a little bit more. How did this all come crashing down? Well, I invite you all on Facebook, players, bystanders, and side characters of the people in my life, to take a seat and listen. You're all involved somehow. I'm sorry. This is a 13 reasons why shit right here. Somehow everyone is wrapped into this mess. Even if you weren't invited to my wedding, I don't care. You might hear of the drama, and I'd rather you hear of it from me. I'm not asking for sympathy. I just want to tell my story. Before I begin this mini novel, I invite all of you, including the who have ruined my marriage and life, to put yourself in my shoes. For once, let me take the stage and let me voice the most painful few months of my life. Now, I'm not going to read it, the mini novel as she describes, because one, I did not want to. And two, I think we kind of got the vibe and the gist and the tone in which this was, the direction it was going. Of course, it doesn't seem as though the fiance was ever to blame here. It looks like they're still civil. Now, based on the fact that they're calling people the C word and saying that they ruined their marriage and life, I would imagine that this has something to do with a cheating situation. Some sort of affair was going on here. I think we've definitely had enough for this particular YouTube video. I want to know which ones you think are the worst of those screenshots, which one would just make you lose your absolute mind. And I would also love to know your response to some of these. So make sure you leave a comment below of your reaction to these stories. And if you had any crazy wedding story that you've been to or that happened at your wedding, please let me know. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.